Let's just be real for a minute. They tell you they care. They might even say all the right words, but their actions, they just don't match up. And you're left in this crazy-making space where you feel like you're the one who's asking for too much. You find yourself doing all the work, don't you? You send the thoughtful texts. You clear your schedule for them. You pour your heart, your energy, your time into this person. And it feels like you're pouring it all into a bucket with a giant hole in it. You give everything you have, hoping that this time it'll finally be enough. And somehow, it's never enough. You're left feeling empty, exhausted, and asking yourself that same gut-wrenching question: why does this keep happening? Why am I always the one who ends up feeling like I'm not worth the effort? If you're tired of that feeling, I want you to know you're not crazy and you're not alone. This pattern isn't your destiny. It's a signal. And today, we're going to turn down the noise and actually listen to what it's trying to tell you. So, let's look at the psychology behind this. Your heart isn't just picking people at random. There are usually a few things going on under the surface. First, there's what I call the broken compass. Our idea of what love feels like gets programmed in us when we're kids. If the love you got was something you had to work for, if it was inconsistent, or if you had to be good enough to get it, then that becomes your normal. So as an adult, when you meet someone who is distant or makes you work for their affection, it doesn't feel good, but a deep part of your brain goes, "Oh, I know this dance." It feels familiar. You're trying to win a game you lost as a kid. Second, there's the fixer. A lot of us with big hearts see someone who is hurting or walled off, and we think our love can be the thing that heals them. We see their potential and we make it our mission. I can be the one to break through. I can be the one to save them. But this stops being a relationship and starts being a project. And the hard truth is, you can't love someone into changing. They have to want to change themselves. And third, this one stings a bit. Sometimes we pick unavailable people because we're scared. A part of us is terrified of being fully known. An unavailable person is safe, in a twisted way. They'll never get close enough to see our flaws, our insecurities, our real selves. Their distance gives us a built-in excuse to never have to be 100% vulnerable. Let me paint a picture. You know the one. It's the person who texts you non-stop for a few days, making you feel like the most important person in the world. And then you don't hear from them for a week. It's the person who tells you all their secrets, making you feel so close. But the second you need to lean on them, they're suddenly too busy or overwhelmed. They give you just enough hope to keep you hanging on. Little compliments here and there. A late night thinking of you text. These are just breadcrumbs. And when you're starving for affection, those crumbs can feel like a feast, but you're still starving. You are basically auditioning, day after day, for a role in their life that they have no intention of actually giving you. Now let's go a layer deeper. What's the spiritual side of this? In a spiritual sense, this pattern is a giant, flashing mirror. That person who won't commit to you, who won't show up for you, they are reflecting the ways you are not showing up for yourself. Every time you accept their inconsistency, you are abandoning your own need for peace and security. Every time you ignore that gut feeling telling you to walk away, you are betraying your own God-given wisdom. This cycle of heartbreak is a wake-up call from God. He's not punishing you. He's lovingly, though painfully, showing you that you've put your hope in the wrong place. You're looking to another flawed human being to give you a sense of worth that you can only get from him. You're asking them to fill a God-sized hole in your heart. The pain you feel is the alarm bell, trying to get you to stop looking for water in a dry well and turn back to the only source that will never, ever run out. So, how do we break the cycle? How do we actually stop doing this? It's not magic, it's work, but it's the most rewarding work you'll ever do. Step 1, you have to stop and get honest. After the next time this happens, you cannot just jump back on a dating app or look for someone new. You have to stop, be alone, get a notebook and write down the hard truth. What were you really looking for from them? Did you just want to not feel lonely? Did you want to feel chosen? You have to see the pattern for what it is, without shame. Seeing it is half the battle. Step 2. Become the person for you that you want them to be. This is the game changer. Start treating yourself with the respect and consistency you've been begging for. Keep the promises you make to yourself. If you say you're going to the gym, go. If you need a night to yourself, take it. Start listening to your own feelings instead of pushing them down. Build a life that you love, full of friends, hobbies, and your own purpose. When your life is full, you stop being desperate for someone else's crumbs. Step 3. Anchor yourself in what's real. This is the spiritual fix. You take that feeling of "I'm not good enough" straight to God. You say, "God, there's a part of me that believes I have to earn love. Heal that." Then you start rewiring your brain. When you get that urge to check their social media, you instead read a Bible verse that says you are a masterpiece, that you are chosen. Ephesians 2:10 is a good one. You trade your addiction to their approval for the solid ground truth of God's love for you. This pattern wasn't a curse. It was a classroom. It was teaching you, in a very painful way, to stop knocking on closed doors. As you learn to show up for yourself, and as you truly start to believe that you are already whole and loved by God, something amazing happens. That frantic, anxious energy you have goes away. It's replaced by a quiet confidence, and you'll find that unavailable people just aren't that attractive to you anymore. They won't seem like a challenge to win. They'll just seem like a headache you're no longer interested in. And that's when you'll finally be free. Free to walk toward a love that is open, that is steady, and that feels like coming home.